Integrating STAMPjs into any Permaweb application. Hello, STAMPjs was just released, and what I wanted to do is just show you how easy it is to implement in any web application. In this video, I'll use Svelte and show you how to just kind of take the simple demo and immediately implement the ability to stamp. So the first thing we'll do is we're going to add Svelte to our Visual Studio Code. It's empty, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll do I use yarn create byte, and then we'll say use the template equals Svelte, and it's going to set up, and we're going to say do it in our local directory, and we'll do yarn dev. Then we're just going to do some housekeeping issues here. We'll make this public, and we'll go ahead and go to index.html, and we'll change this to stamp.js demo, and we'll save that, and then we'll go into source app.svelte, and we're just going to change some of the boilerplate to be more friendly for our stamp feature. So we'll just do this, paste some stuff in, and let's save, and then let's check it out. Sure, I'm missing some images. Cool. Let's add image here in public. Let's see. Upload. And let's see what our main is using. Stamp super. Let's upload that. Cool. Okay, so what we're going to do is just turn this simple counter into a stamp component. And we'll just go into the counter component, and we'll change this up. So the first thing we need to do is install our stamp library, STAMPjs library. So yarn add https js stamps dot, and I just use gateway.io, which is an Arweave gateway, and we'll install that. And then we'll import. So we'll just come up here and import stamps from at Permaweb /STAMPjs. Now we need warp as well, and we'll just pull that from unpackage. That way it will be kind of not in our package, so it won't be a huge file size. And now we just want to use this increment function, but instead of every time I click, I want it to actually do a stamp. So the first thing we need to do is get an asset, and I'm just going to grab one that I've already got stashed. And then to get the count, we're going to call stamp.count. Wait, before I do that, I need to initialize stamp. So stamps equals stamps.init, and we got to pass it warp, right? So we're going to say warp factory for mainnet. And now we can get our stamp count because we've got our asset. So we'll say stamp.count asset. And since we're running this on the main, we can't do a wait. So we'll just do a promise then and do result. And the count will return the result of total, vouched, and super. So we want to just get the total count. So we're going to just say get the result, and then we'll say count equals result dot total. That. And we'll save that. And let's go ahead and check it out. See what our error is. Stamps not defined. Stamps. That'll help. Cool. And let's see. That's an insertion point. Let's just re-render. Okay. Let's so we called stamps.count, passing in the asset. We initialize warp factory. So let's go to this asset and see if our count is off. Expected it to be like 1. Oh, it's 0. Cool. So we've got our count. Now we want to do it in stamp. So when we click increment instead of count plus 1, let's do our stamp. So we're gonna doing a wait. We'll turn this into an async, and our await will be stamp asset, like so. And then we're going to get our count and set that with await stamps count asset. Then, and we just what we want to do is grab the prop of total, and prop is just a really useful function that I use a lot. So it's just prop equals key object and then returns the value, right? So that'll just save typing maybe. I'm just used to doing that. Okay, so we'll save that, and our count is 0. I'm going to go ahead and activate my R Connect extension because we'll need that to log in. And I'll find my spot. Okay. Here we go. And let's give it a whirl. Let's hit count. It's going to ask us to log in. And we're going to assign a transaction. And we've got that. And we should read count as 1. Super cool. Now, if we take that asset and go and view it, we should see on the stamp widget a 1. Sweet. So we'll use a different wallet to stamp it again. So I'm gonna go up here and connect with a different wallet. And stamp. Cool. And if we go look at our stamp demo, our number is 2. Sweet. So with that, basically, that is kind of the minimum viable way to stamp a tradable atomic token. Um, so if you have any questions, please reach out. But yeah, hopefully that made sense. Basically, you just call stamps.count, passing the asset to get the counts, and then stamps.stamp, passing the asset to actually do the stamp. You need to make sure you have a wallet, whether it's Arweave wallet or Arweave app, and you're in business. So thanks.